I'm
Shut
good
the
as it
hell
gets.
up, boy. You be talking like more.
I'm good as it gets.
You talk a lot, boy.
I'm
I'm
GIG.
trying to tell you.
Had to tell babes I'm GIG. I'm as good as it gets.
Man, what you think
You
you
ever
are,
tell a girl
V's?
that?
You are not
You ain't
V's.
never tell that shit?
I don't
I'm good as it
gotta
gets.
tell her nothing. She know I'm
You
as good as
show
it
it.
gets. You know what I'm saying?
You be showing it.
She know what it is. You know what I'm saying? She know I'm pressure. Hey,
Before
she know I'm connected to the drug club. Yes, Lord. Big cartel,
okay,
big weight.
you're saying like when you first link her, you move it.
I'm
She
saying
just know what it
from
is.
jump, she know what it is. If you mess with
Before.
me, you know I'm the best this you ever gonna get. Stop playing with me.
All right.
Yes, Lord.
The reputation.
Thank you so much for tuning in to a new episode of the Perspective Podcast. We're here to change your perspective
And elevate your mindset.
Y'all know what it is. So today we got a different episode for y'all. Y'all know we going to give you a new perspective every Wednesday and give you guys some new game and some new understanding. So today I want to speak to you about value. I want to speak to you about how some people might count you out. Some people might not see your greatness in the moment, but just wait on it. Just wait on it. Y'all know what it is. Y'all got Roman here speaking to you.
Yo, Joshua here.
Again,
giving you some game on top.
You know what I'm saying? Big
on top
deuce.
of the game.
You know what I'm saying? Game on game. But we give you a new perspective. So real quick, just bear with me. There was a story that I was reading in the Bible and it was speaking about Joseph. And it was funny to me because his story is so intricate. You know, he had a couple brothers and his father favored him the most. He was the youngest. He was the most loved.
You know real vibes.
And the joke is that, well, not even the joke is, his brothers sold him into slavery. They were jealous of his greatness. They were jealous of the fact that his father loved him the most. And so because of that, they sold him into slavery. And even in his low points, even if his points where he didn't understand why he was being sold, they didn't care for him, why he was in that predicament, God still took care of him. You know what I mean? He was in a bad place in the moment. He was in the valley for the moment. But God gave him gifts and abilities to give him and to raise him up to status. And so he interpreted dreams for the Pharaoh at the time, and he did what he can to follow in God's direction and ultimately be patient, even in the midst of being in a valley. Fast forward, he rose to prominence, and he actually was the one that saved Egypt from a famine. And I say this story because turn back around years later, his brothers, the same ones that sold him into slavery, had to come and see him for food. And it's funny how God is, because he will allow you to be in the valley. The people that disregarded him, the people that didn't value him, the people that were supposed to love him and supposed to protect him but didn't, he made them have to turn around and come around and ask him for help. And they didn't even recognize him when they came and asked for help, because they said, no, our brother, we sold into slavery. We felt like he was nothing. He wasn't valuable. And he was the same one to turn around and save them. And I tell the story because sometimes value is so funny. You might not see the value today, and you might be in the value, and so you discount your own value because you're in the valley, because you're in a low place, because you're not being looked at, because people are not, you know what I mean? They might not care for you the same way. But I think it's funny how value is so important, because it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what arena you're playing in. It doesn't matter what you think you are today. When you have a gift, when you have a purpose, when you have a blessing, when you have value over your life, you could be in the midst of prison. You know what I'm saying? And still be you have the gift that somebody needs to unlock something in their life, to save a multitude of people. You know what I mean? So even when you feel like you're in that valley of despair, know that your value, know that you have value, know that your gifts are going to be set apart on stages and are needed in society. You have value. Stop discounting yourself. You have value. And I know that some people might not love you the same. Some people you got to remove and get out of your life, but I promise you that value is there. And we speak so much about value because we believe that value is something that you first have to see within yourself. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? You know how we talk all the time in terms of, it's funny that at the end of the day, the love that we have and the cultivation that we have of the relationship that we've cultivated is because I see the value in you, you see the value in me, and we can love. And it's not an ego thing. It's not, man, you're an amazing writer. You are somebody that can sit down and systematically think things through. You file things together differently than anybody else that I know. You have the ability to see something and look at it from different angles and different points. And what I don't see, you are able to see. And the value that God has placed over your life is to speak and to be a blessing to so many people through your ability to see things differently and to see, we talk about foundations. You see the foundations of things and you're able to scale it out and look at a bigger viewpoint. And your value is not even, I can't even describe and sit down and really, we don't have enough time to sit down and go through all of the value that you have. But today I wanted to speak about my brother, because just like Drake is going through a battle, I want you to know that, my brother, I am your keeper. I am the person that is going to fight for you even when everybody else is attacking you. I am the person that's going to have your back even when everybody feels like, or when you feel like it's time to be defeated, it's time to fall on your sword. I promise you that I will fight for you more than you feel like you can fight for yourself. When you feel like your legs are weak, I'm right there to carry you and put you past the finish line. I see your value. I know that even today, where you are today is minuscule compared to where you will be in the future. I just speak life over you. I know that this is bigger than, forget the episode. This is bigger than all of that. I want you to know that your heart is so pure, and I don't want you to lose it. Know that your value is beyond your years. And I blame me because I put you around them people when you was young, you know what I'm saying? But know that your value, you are valued. You are a pivotal point of our family. You are a pivotal point of my life. You are a pivotal point of lives that you don't even know that you are affecting and you are touching. Your brilliance, the ability to sit down and write and be able to create a story and allow someone else to be teleported into your world, your value. And even though you're the youngest and you feel like you know it all, I want you to know that. Yeah, feel like. Him still like, feel like you know it all. I want you to know that you're valued, that you are special, that you are a gift from God. And that coat that Joseph had to wear, that his father gave him to say that you are my favorite, I want you to know that God has already placed that coat over your life, and that he has allowed you, I'm messing up here, I apologize. He has allowed you to wear so many different hats and to be so proficient in anything that you put your mind to. So I just wanted to tell you today that you are valued, that you are valued, that you are valued. I love you, my brother.
Well, you too,
you know what I'm saying? Value. It's so important. When someone else doesn't see your value, forget them. Know that you must first value yourself. And I want you to be set to prominence and be put on a pedestal, because value is so funny. It is something that I think a lot of people with ego disregards, or they just want to be valued. I think everybody just wants to be valued. Everybody wants a position where somebody could look at them and say, man, I value you. I want the best for you. I love you unconditionally. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna die for you. I'm gonna do whatever to make sure that you understand that you are valued. So know that you are valued. Know that you are valued. And I might not be there to encourage you all the time. And somebody in your life that you are looking for validation from might not be there to encourage you all the time. But I want you to know that you are valued, that you are special, that you are above all and never beneath, that you are the not the black sheep of the family, but the go-getter of the family. You are the one that's going to change generational curses over your life, over your family's life. You are going to be the one to be the first millionaire, but forget that. Be the first wealthy man, wealthy woman, wealthy whatever in your family. You will be more and set aside to have the purpose of 1,000 men. You are bigger than where you are today. And I don't care if you feel like you're in the valley. I want you to know that you can supersede and get past the position that you are in today. You are valued. You are valued. You are valued. I just want y'all to know that, man. I don't know how you feel about value. When you think about value, what is the first thing that you...
I don't even want to say nothing. Leave it with that, bro.
Leave him with that one.
Leave it with that,
I'm going to get on that game then, you know what I'm saying? Just know that you are valued. Know that you are loved. And know that we love you and we're proud of you. And I swear that we're praying for you every day. So thank you for listening to another episode of the Perspective Podcast. I apologize. I wish we could give you some more game and a new perspective, but sometimes you just got to leave it at you're valued. Sometimes you just got to leave it in the encouragement, and I hope that you can sit back and replay this over and over again. If you need encouragement, if you need somebody to speak into your life, if you are going through a season in your life where you just don't know that valley of despair, you don't know what that next move is, I want you to know that you are valued, that you are above it all. So know that we love you, know that we're proud of you, know that we're praying for you. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Perspective Podcast. We're here to change your perspective
and elevate your mindset, man.
And even give you new value and new perspective over what you are going through today. So we love you. Thank you for tuning in. Can't wait to see you next Wednesday for another episode. Be blessed. Stay loved. Stay amazing. Y'all know what it is.